Wow, that went quick. Shit. Oh, it's what is that? What is this? What is that nonsense? That is nonsense. Anyway, all right. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. Yeah, today is Thursday, which means that it is vlog day. And yeah, I got a full-on vlog planned out for you guys tonight. I can't do that thing anymore where I put all the timestamps up here. Haven't been able to do that in a few years, actually. But hopefully my main man, Jeremy V, is here in the chat. I think I saw him, but I never know, because maybe it was last week that I saw him, or the week before, or the week before, or the week before. All these weeks in lockdown quarantine just kind of flow together. You know, it feels like a Thursday only because I'm vlogging. I have nothing, no other frame of reference to know that this is a Thursday. But welcome, you guys. Like I said, we got a full-on vlog full-on action-packed vlog for you guys tonight. I think we have most of the segments. I'm definitely going to be drinking a beer. We're definitely going to talk about what I've been vaping. We definitely have a retro vaping. We definitely have a liquid tasting, and we definitely have some mail. We're also going to be talking about some news and advocacy, a little bit about California, a little bit about New Jersey, a little bit about New York. We're going to talk a little bit about the World Health Organization. I had this big World Health Organization sort of presentation planned, and then we decided that I would rather talk about World Vape Day, and so we're gonna get World Vape Day discussion going. World Vape Day, you guys, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a spectacular thing. We're gonna talk about that in the news and advocacy. But shit, what do I want to do first? I guess the very, very first thing. Oh no, I forgot this gentleman's name. Hang on, this is unacceptable. I can't believe this. That is crazy. His name is Frank. Man, I can remember names sometimes. But holy shit, before I get to Frank's video, I have some birthdays to sing happy birthday to. I have two patron birthdays that are actually today. We're celebrating two patron birthdays today. We've got Cerberus, aka Michael, and we have Matt freaking Sinister, both sharing birthdays on today, the Thursday. That is vlog day. So we're gonna sing. Pickle, you gonna sing with me? Happy birthday to you. I can hear my wife singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matt Sinister and Cerberus, aka Matthew. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, guys. Seriously, thank you so much, and happy birthday. I hope your birthday, in quarantine, is everything that you wanted it to be, or everything that it possibly could be. The best day that you can possibly have today. So now with that said, I would like to hear from one of my subscribers. It's my new favorite thing. I like to hear from one of my subscribers. I'd like to hear right now. Frank has a message for me, and it's a message that I really needed. So what say you, Frank?
Hey, Grimm. Guido Vapes here. We're here in New Jersey fighting the good fight, backing you up. I'm now smoke-free for over 9 years thanks to my vape, and I like flavors.
Frank.
Keep on fighting, bro. I got your back.
Yes, Frank. Frank for the win. Just a few words of encouragement from Frank. There's been a lot of we've been a little bit down lately, I think, even with our positive message last week from Dimitri. I feel like overall we've been a little bit down, and I personally have been, a little bit down. I see some vape people and vape advocates getting a little bit burnt out in fighting this fight, because it's been relentless. It's been relentless for months and months now. And depending on how long you've been in the community or in the industry, the fight has been relentless for years. I mean, years. Some people in the industry have been dealing with this since 2010, 2011. It's crazy how long we've been actively fighting against the government and fighting against, tobacco control. It's easy to get beat down. And I think one of the important things for me that I constantly am thinking about and constantly remembering, and honestly constantly motivates me, is that I apologize, but I'm not doing this for you guys. We're not fighting for us. What we're fighting for is every smoker in the world, because every smoker in the world deserves to quit cigarettes the way that we got to quit cigarettes. And that for me is really all the motivation I need. All the motivation I need. I've been here since the beginning. I'm going to be here till the end, you know? Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank, so much for those motivating words. I really appreciate that. Before we get really any further in the vlog, I'm already parched and I didn't bring any water in here, unfortunately, so I can't stay hydrated right now, Hydro Homies. But one thing I would like to do right out of the gate, we're going to do some beer. I opened up my beer cabinet today, and this has just spoke to me. It's called Full Life Lager, and I am not 100% sure where this came from. So if you are a person that sent me this Full Life Lager, please make yourself known so I can give you proper credit. Oh, Hydro Homies for the win. Thank you. Please let me know so I can give you proper credit. But, in amongst feeling a little bit down, a little bit dumpy, the world just feels real heavy right now. There's so much going on, that if I start thinking about it, it'll just bring me back down again, So I'm here to have a full, I'm here to have a Full Life Lager out of a can, poured into a cup. I know literally nothing about this beer, but just the fact that it has lager on the label here or on the can, it's summertime, I'm feeling summery. I want to have a summertimey lager, so we're going to pour this. I'm assuming it's going to look, I don't know, a little bit like Budweiser, maybe a little bit like Heineken here. It's just going to be a light, crispy, refreshy beer. I can't wait. Give it to me. Put it in my face. Anyway, here we go. Full Life Lager. Four Hands. Four Hands Brewing does some really great beers. Cheers. This is for you, Always Lost. You're right. We are all in this together. Cheers. Dang and a half. Good Lord, I used to toss around the word sessionable before, and I didn't really know what it meant. I would just say, oh, I heard people say, oh, such a sessionable beer, so sessionable. This, I could probably drink a 12-pack right now. This cold, crispy, delightfully malty lager, it's just great right now. I get a very slight little sort of citrusy, sparkling top note to it. This is rad. Dang, this is really good. 12 ounces. I'm trying to see the alcohol. Okay, 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. No big deal. Good to go. We're good to go with a 4.5er. But with a 4.5 beer, generally by the end of the vlog, I don't have my tinfoil hat on my head. That's reserved for purely high ABV beers. As far as what I'm going to pair with this right now, I don't know. Let's try Pony on Acid. How about it? Let's try Pony on Acid with the infamous Kent Hill God Coil on it. Still been just cranking away on these God Coils. Haven't re-wicked it since I got it. Just cranking through Pony on Acid, and they're holding up and they're pretty spectacular. So here we go. Pony on Acid, Full Life Lager. Yeah, dude. That's amazing. There's going to be substantially less burping in this. I'm really going to try to keep the burping down to a minimum. The burping last week kind of almost grossed me out a little bit. I was watching the replay and I was turning it into a podcast, and I saw there was a few times where I burped, and then as I was apologizing for the burps, I burped on top of my words, and I was like, Nick, that's gross. You got to stop. This is pretty freaking delicious. This is like summertime in a cup liquid pairing right here. Dang. It is a tasty brew. I actually know nothing about this beer, and I didn't research it at all. Full life lager. My keyboard has become overly annoying because in the last Culture of Clouds podcast, I spilled a full Heineken directly onto my keyboard, and now all my keys stick. And so that's fun. The space bar barely works, so I just end up typing and creating these long run-on sentences. It's ridiculous. So Beer Advocate gives this an 82%. Full Life Lager is an easy-drinking American lager brewed with the finest malt and noble hops. This smooth, refreshing, and easy-drinking beer. Is it easy drinking? They've only said it twice in one sentence. This easy drinking beer is the perfect beverage to take you on all of your life's adventures. Life is short, so make sure you do your best to go outside and live a full life. And remember, if you go outside, masks, gloves, social distancing, go outside, but be paranoid the whole time. It's gonna be Burp City, USA in here. I can't even believe it. This is gonna be Burp Nation. That's freaking delicious. Freaking effing delicious. Freaking effing damn ass hell delicious. So yeah, we got a beer. Hope everybody has a good beverage tonight. Something sparkly, maybe alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Maybe you got a diet grape Fanta. I don't know. That could be a thing. It's whatever. It's no big deal. Real quickly, before I get to what I've been vaping, I did notice there's some super chats hanging out there, so we're going to address those right now. Or at least we're going to address a few of them right now. Barbara, my cousin, right out of the gate. Very gracious of you, Barbara. I always appreciate it, and I always appreciate when you're here. Finally, I've been looking forward to this all day. Now, let's plow. Bet you don't remember that one? I definitely do, Barbara. That is one of the single funniest things I think I've ever seen you do, possibly ever. Possibly ever. It's only really funny to us, though. Like, I can't tell the story because everyone in the chat would go, I don't get it. Barbara, I'm glad you're here. TT Vape, been watching 2017 Vape Tour, and all I can say is I wish I was friends with all of you. Such great fun people. I wasn't vaping, but getting caught up. Keep kicking butts and driving pave nuts. Oh my God, I love that. TT Vape, I love the crap out of that. Keep kicking butts and driving pave nuts. That's what we do. That's what we do. We kick butts and we drive pave nuts. I'm glad you're checking out the Vape Tour. That was really one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life. Getting to spend 2 full weeks with all my friends, even though we were jammed in an RV, even though, we weren't sleeping well, and I was an oven in Arizona, and then it was cold up in the Pacific Northwest, and we couldn't take showers, and we didn't have enough food, and we spent one night at Jason Voorhees Camp Crystal Lake. It was still one of the single most fun times I've ever had in my life, and I would love to do it all over again. I would love to. Ranger Man, very gracious of you. I wonder if the Nazi-chusets, 75% tax is still taking effect on June 1st. I'm assuming so. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be taking effect June 1st. If it is scheduled to take effect on June 1st, then chances are it's taking effect on June 1st. I know Governor Charlie Baker recently out of Massachusetts, he's really on top of he wants to ban menthol cigarettes and ban menthol vapes as soon as he possibly can. I'm not trying to put him away from the microphone, you guys. When I hear him coming, if I can sense it, if I can sense it, then I'll do one of these jobbers. It's probably still going to happen, and that is insane. We're going to talk a little bit as well about the taxes that are about to happen in California, and I hope you like paying $15 worth of tax on a 30 ml bottle, because that's where we're ending up here in California, if we're even going to be allowed to be on the market at all. Michael, very gracious of you, watching the vlog from the pool. Yes, cheers. I hope that Michael is laying in a hammock type of thing in the pool, just floating around with an iPad and a beer and a vape and a cup holder. Please tell me that that's what's happening, Michael. Let me live vicariously through you because that sounds amazing. Kevin Chocolate, very gracious of you, man. Tasty Vapes, cold beer in the vlog. What a great evening. What a great evening. It's a great evening now that Kevin Chocolate's here. Thank you for being here, man. Sergio, Sergio, you are very gracious to me. You're very kind to me. I can't thank you enough, Sergio. You're one of the good ones, man. I really appreciate that. I just said yo. Andy, very gracious of you. Yo Grimm, Legion Vapes sent me. Hey, Andy, thank you, Legion Vapes. I appreciate that so much, man. There people, I was going to say, I see a lot of new faces here tonight, and people stop by and they're like, Legion Vapes sent me. And I go, thank you, Legion Vapes. Thank you, Legion Vapes, and thank you, Andy, for being here. I really appreciate that. Suzio Loco, very gracious of you. Greetings from Switzerland. Holy cow. Switzerland. Is it, I mean, what even time is it in Switzerland right now? It's got to be crazy late there or crazy early in the morning. Not really sure. Let's get to Raging Vapors here. Cerberus name is Michael, but you said Matthew. Did I say Matthew? I don't believe you. I think I'm right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably wrong. Okay, do you want me to sing Happy Birthday again, Raging Vapor? Like, what are you after here? I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Cerberus, a.k.a. Michael. Yo to ya, and happy birthday. We'll give one more happy birthday there to Matt Sinister as well. Hooked on Funk, keep up the fight. This is the time. Go Grimm Army. Look, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Hooked on Funk. This is the time. Go Grimm Army. World Vape Day. I can't wait to get to World Vape Day. We're going to do news and advocacy next. We're going to do it next. I'm going to pick up here again with the Dark Smoke. But I think what I would like to do right now is I'm just going to talk about a few things that I've been vaping. I have this, thing where I like to set up things. So I reset up my K-Fun and I put it on top of the SQ Mono. Been vaping this like crazy. This is some 6 milligram Omboyosi Om Shake in here, 6 milligram. It's been delicious. And even with, look, I'm making no apologies about that drip tip. You see that drip tip right there? That drip tip looks super dorky. Doesn't look any stretch of the imagination cool in any capacity, but it's comfortable. And I like vaping on it. Overall, I've kind of really enjoyed this mono. Still kind of collecting my thoughts on it. Hope to do a review for it very, very soon. But it's been fantastic. It's just fantastic. I also got this new pod system from Freemax that it's legitimately kind of rad. I really like the styling on it. I like these hard edges. It reminds me of the old iPhone 4, It's got this stainless steel band all the way around it. I have 6 milligram Java granola bar in here from Yogi. It's a pretty tight draw. It's a pretty tight draw. Been spending a lot of time with that. I still have this going too. This liquid, here's an update from this. Anybody remember this liquid from last week? That Hexome Lunar Strawberry Cheesecake that I said was, what did I say? It's the best damn cheesecake I've ever had in my life. I was saying crazy things like, this might be the best liquid I've ever had in my life, period. Well, I'm hoping that it's going to focus on this. Here's what happens to the coils after literally, can I zoom in? I haven't done this in a while. Here's the coils of that strawberry cheesecake literally after 3 days. 3 days. 3 days? That's insanity. That's craziness. 3 days. 3 days that was. 3 days. And it's blackened. Just charred, blackened nightmare. If you want to vape this lunar cheesecake, you're going to be re-wicking like literally every other day. Maybe more. Maybe you're just going to be re-wicking every single day. But I guess I'm going to have to re-wick that if I want to continue vaping that liquid. It's a delicious liquid. Look, I'm not saying anything. It's not delicious. I got my summertime vape out too. This is that Rock Sasa mods with my topless Baphomet goat head lady. Got the Atmazoo tripod on top. This is loaded up with, that liquid that I got from Not the Real Gerard Butler. That I can never find. This stuff. No. Is it this stuff? No. ice cream. This is it. Inception Berry Ice Cream Pop. That's what's in there. And I've been using this heavily because menthol. I don't know. I've been on like a huge menthol kick lately. And the Atmosphere tripod is just legit as fuck. It's delicious. See, what else is going on here? Yeah, got my Arc Life necklace. Still heavily, desperately into this Rye RDA. And the more that I vape it, the more I just love it. I just love the Rye RDA. It has, I stand by everything I said in that video. It has cemented itself into that like top tier upper echelon of RDAs that I just need. I will just need and have, and I will vape forever. Sifu, I know you're watching and I know you're mixing. Been getting down on some of that Sifu's Kick It Root Down. This is an unbelievable root beer. The recipe is out there somewhere, I'm sure, but unlike that Prohibition Juice Co. Speakeasy root beer, which is also a delicious root beer, this root beer keeps my coils 8,000% cleaner, which means less rewicking, longer coil life, longer cotton life, rock and roll. Even on a slightly dying battery, still Flavor Town on that. Still really like it. Paranormal, yeah, what was this? The Cerberus, the Lost Vape Centaurus. Hope to do a review for this real soon. It's one of those things where I just want to spend more time with it. You know, I feel like myself, and maybe I'm not going to speak for any other reviewers, but sometimes I will get a mod and it seems real straightforward. And I'm like, I could open this mod today and do a review for it tomorrow. No questions asked. It would be simplistic, but I want to spend some time with it. You know, I want to really get to know it before I throw my 2 cents out there on YouTube. So far, it's been real nice. I'm interested to see how long this battery door kind of holds up. It's been holding up great, but I've been excessively fiddling with it and opening and closing it and opening it and closing it and like repetitiously doing stuff to it. I just want to, I want to put it through its paces, as they say. Reload 26 on top, Homeboy's Mango on the inside. This is my summertime vape. Crackly aliens on the inside. I'm not 100% sure whose aliens those are. I might have said in some video, these are the same aliens from the review. So were they Turk aliens? They might have been Turk aliens, but they're so beautiful and crackly. And that Homeboy Mango is just, I hate this term, fire. Yeah, I said it. It's just fire. Lastly, I have my Type 2 RTA sitting on top of this Vapor SO Gen. Not going to show it to you for too long, but on the inside, I've been rocking this from Super Good. Super Good. And I'm not even going to put this out there. Don't necessarily want to spill the beans yet. I'm just going to say this. I've been vaping a lot of Super Good lately. Been going through their lineup. Been talking to Super Good a lot lately. And I've been really enjoying their liquids. This is number 5, marshmallow, custard, vanilla cream, and cinnamon. Beautiful, creamy, bakery, wonderful flavor. Wonderful. And the flavor on the Type 2 is, I think it's going to impress so many people. So that right there really is more or less what I have been vaping. Real quick before we get into any news and advocacy, I'm just going to do a couple more super chats. Not even going to do the full bumper. Ready? That's all you get. That's all you get. Where did we leave off here? Hooked on Funk, that's right. The Dark Smoke 3. Happy birthday, Matt Sinister. Also, happy birthday to my wife, Kelsey. Vlog day is absolutely the best day. Thank you, Nick. Hell yeah, Dark Smoke. Happy birthday to your wife, Kelsey. Right on. So many birthdays. I love that. Nick LaSala, very gracious you. For the love of pony. Yo, brother. Yo, Nick. I appreciate you, man. New Wave Dave. Can we keep the rage sweats to a minimum today, bro? My nerves are shot today. Absolutely. I'll do my best to keep the rage sweat to a minimum. We're just going to be talking about, we'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. And if nothing else, World Vape Day is going to be a great day for us. If we can all get on board, which I'm hoping I can get you guys all on board, World Vape Day is going to be stellar. We are planning on making a big splash on World Vape Day. And I say we like I had any hand in organizing this or facilitating this in any capacity. I did not. I'm simply putting this out there because I think it's going to be awesome. I'm a firm believer in it. But we'll keep the rage sweat to a minimum, New Wave Dave. Matt Sinister, happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Look up Sammy Hagar's 1013 to hear my birthday song. Your vids taught me how to build and not to fear mech mods. All right. If I could do that, then I'm a happy camper. I don't know if I've ever heard Sammy Hagar's 1013. We are going to do a getting to know GrimmGreen at the end of the vlog. It's usually how we wrap up the vlog, and I have an incredible record ready to go. Rare record. I'm just going to say it. Rare record. Very rare record. George, very gracious of you. Just have to say thanks to you and Yak. I now have 3 original gangster recipe recoils squonking. Absolutely the best RDA for squonking. Thanks, guys. Yes, George. Hell yeah, George. Thanks for coming out tonight, and I'm glad that you appreciate the recoil original recipe as the best squonker, because Dwayne and I used to argue about this. I mean, not argue, but kind of argue about it. He was convinced. He said that the Recoil Rebel was a way better squonker. I said, you're crazy. You're a crazy person. That's what a crazy person says, because the original recipe Recoil is the best squonking RDA. Just period. I'm going to put a period on the end of that sentence. British Eyes. Dwayne said if I get him a moderator wrench, he will bring back Dynamite Fuse. So, this is pretty important, Nick. Love you, buddy. Wrench for Dwayne. Wrench for Dwayne. Let me think on that. Let me think on that wrench for Dwayne. Let me think on that wrench for Dwayne while we get into some news and advocacy. So the first thing that I wanted to mention, it's the same thing I mentioned in Tuesday Bro Tuesday. The New York State Vapors Association has this infographic going around. It's on their website. I'll have a link down in the description, nysva.org. They've been doing really intense advocacy work in the state of New York. And this is just one of those things. Hang on, I've got to pull up the full one here because I want to read it off. But this is New York Vapors. Are you pissed? Yeah, everybody's pissed. Clearly, are you not paying attention? Everybody's pissed. Are you pissed off that your right to improve your health has been stripped away? If you're upset about the New York flavor ban and don't know what to do, here are 7 things you can do, literally right now. Call Cuomo's office. Call your representatives. You tell your story. You find out who's running in opposition of the people currently in power, and you ask them, hey, what's your stance on vaping and tobacco harm reduction? Because it's a very important thing to me. You tell your story. We make the phone calls. And look, I get it that it's a lot to ask of a consumer to defend the product that they use. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot. It's like, here, oh, vaping, yeah, here, oh, you quit smoking with vaping, congratulations, welcome to the club. Also, now defend your right to do it. It's a lot to ask. So I'm just putting it out there. You don't have to do everything, but you do have to do something. Let's get involved. Peace out, everybody. I'm just kidding. Didn't know where to go from there. Find out who's running in opposition. Report your findings to the NYSVA by emailing Cheryl at nysva.org with the subject line election findings. I think they're putting together some information on who in the state of New York is for vaping, who in the state of New York is against vaping, and who possibly running will be also for or against vaping. I will post a link, like I said, in the description, nysva.org. Heart goes out to all of the vapors in states like my own, like California, that are really just running us through the ringer. You know, the top 5 MSA states, right? Those states. Places like Michigan, where it just got overturned. Yeah, we talked about Mark Sills and turning over Michigan and Tuesday Bro Tuesday. Awesome things going on in Michigan. Don't lose hope and just do what you can do. Do what you can do to help out. Now, I also wanted to talk about California. Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about California real quick here. We're also going to talk about New Jersey real quick here. So this article right here comes from taxfoundation.org. vapetaxfoundation.org, and it's talking about California is the latest to propose higher vaping taxes. And this is a ridiculous thing. This is an insane thing to me to tax a harm reduction product literally higher than you would tax combustible tobacco cigarettes. The reason that combustible tobacco cigarettes get taxed is because it's supposed to be a diversion thing. They want to make them so expensive that people will just stop doing it. The problem is that doesn't work because people are heavily addicted to cigarettes, and I think they know that. And what ends up happening is people will spend more money in lieu of maybe going to the dentist, or maybe instead of buying dinner that night, they'll spend the money to get the cigarettes. It's an awful thing. It's an awful, awful thing. When Gavin Newsom submits his revised budget proposal on Thursday, it will include a vapor tax increase. California currently taxes vapor products at 59.27% of wholesale value. High, but the proposal would impose an additional $2 for each 40 milligrams of nicotine in the product. So they're going to have to do some math there. The tax would take effect January 1st, 2021, and is forecasted to raise $32 million in FY 2021. I think it's bizarre that they're planning on relying on this. I think it's bizarre that they're relying on this tax money when the intent of the tax is to stop people from doing something. So really, this tax, they shouldn't rely on any of the money if they think that the tax is going to be successful. If the tax is going to be successful and actually keep people from vaping, then they're not going to raise $32 million for the state. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'm not an economist or a tax specialist. What do you call those people? That's right, accountants. I'm not a CPA. Collections would be allocated to administration enforcement, youth prevention, and healthcare workforce programs. So the money that they're using from this vape tax is going to be used for the things that they should have been spending their MSA money on, instead of using that MSA money to close up the big, huge deficit that we have here in California. It's bananas. Let me share this with you right here. High tax rates could hurt smoking cessation. Governor Gavin Newsom's proposal would tax, if the tax is passed onto the consumer, increase the price of a Juul 4-pack by $8.25. Juul is the most popular vapor product, not including the existing wholesale tax. Considering that cigarettes are taxed at $2.87 per pack of 20, the proposal means that nicotine users could lower their tax liability by switching from vaping to smoking. You'll pay less taxes. You'll reduce your tax liability in California if you switch from vaping to smoking. How is that not so insanely transparent that they just want us to smoke cigarettes? They're making it cheaper to smoke cigarettes than they are to vape, based on the false premise of this youth vaping epidemic. This inconsistency goes against the concepts of harm reduction, which is the approach that is more practical to reduce harm associated with the use of certain goods than avoiding it completely through bans or punitive level taxation. If the context of vapor products and cigarettes, it is important because the risk profiles for the two products are wildly different. Public Health England, an agency of the English Ministry for Health, concludes that vapor products are 95% less harmful than cigarettes. So yeah, let's crazily tax vapor products and make cigarettes more appealing and less expensive. Well, good job, California. Wow. Really well done, California. Really well done. So let's take a look at this little chart here. This is the proposed, end results of this tax 4-pack, $8.25 tax. $8 tax on that. The 30 ml bottle, a 30 ml bottle of 10 milligram nicotine, which definitely do exists, the additional tax on that is going to be $15 extra tax. What? So if you're paying $13 for a bottle of e-liquid, you're adding $15 of tax on top of it. That's crazy. That's insane. You might as well just go buy a pack of cigarettes. Oh, that's what they want you to do. A 10 mil bottle is going to have a $2.50 tax on it. And for some reason, they threw the My Blue 2-packs in here, which I've never really seen those around, but there's going to be a $6 tax on those. I can't believe what California is doing. It's insane. This is crazy talk to me. This is something that obviously California is going to have to deal with. We're going to have to fight against it. It's going to be difficult. You know, it's going to be an uphill battle. Maybe after World Vape Day, some Californian vapors, we can start bothering Gavin Newsom about this. Maybe. I mean, I think it's worth pointing out that vaping will be more expensive than combustible tobacco cigarettes. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. So I also wanted to mention right here while we're in the news and advocacy, hashtag Save Ray Yates. There is an official GoFundMe now. There was a GoFundMe last week, but there was a little bit of confusion because it was an American GoFundMe or something like that. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I found the GoFundMe, but it was discontinued. It was shut off. There's a new GoFundMe going on. Ray Yates is having his oxygen taken away by the government of Nova Scotia simply based on the fact that he vapes. Simply based on the fact that he vapes. And apart from wanting to help Ray Yates against his clearly tyrannical government, cheers. Ray Yates is an inspiration to me because whenever I get down, whenever I'm feeling cruddy, whenever I'm feeling like, why are we even doing this? What is the point? This is stupid. I hate fighting the government. I hate tweeting at politicians. This is bullshit. Ray Yates is an advocate and an activist in Canada, despite needing to be on oxygen, despite being separated from his wife who has dementia. They can't even live together, and he's having his oxygen taken away by the government because, I mean, his life is literally on the line, and he still musters up the power and musters up the strength to be a vape advocate and be active on Twitter and be active in Canada. And I look at Ray Yates and I go, if Ray Yates, I can do this. I can do this. Thank you, Ray Yates, for inspiring me to know that I can do this. To know no matter how bummed I feel, I can still do this. So yes, we have to hashtag Save Ray Yates. I'll put a link right now, literally right now into the chat, and I'll put this link down in the description as well. But this upsets me. This upsets me on a whole other level. We gotta get Ray Yates funded. We have to. We just have to. There's no way around it. It's just something that needs to happen. Now, real quickly, I wanted to talk about New Jersey. I don't think we're going to get to the World Health Organization. I'm going to save that for Tuesday, Bro Tuesday. The World Health Organization put out this document. You see how smooth that was? This document right here from the World Health Organization, electronic nicotine and non-nicotine delivery systems. It's a big, 22-page document that is the collected knowledge of the World Health Organization and their collected knowledge of vaping and their health implications of it and their recommendations about it. It's a little all over the place, but I'll give you a sneak preview. Can we do this one? No, let's do this one. Completely substituting for combustible tobacco cigarettes reduces user exposure to dangerous toxicants and carcinogens present in combustible tobacco cigarettes. That's all you need to know. This could have been a one-sentence document. This could have been a one-sentence document. Really quickly, but we're going to get to that. We're going to get to this. I didn't do it as well that time. I'm not a good streamer. I'm not like a YouTubey guy streamer. In fact, I realized that it's probably a little bit customary to start your stream like 3 or 4 minutes early so that when the time comes, I could start right on time instead of starting at 4:30 and then waiting 2 or 3 minutes past 4:30 to actually get started. You know, the more you know. The star, right? The more you know. So let's talk about New Jersey real quick. And I have run across my favorite website of all time, and I have run across my favorite Twitter of all time. I don't know who's running this Twitter, but they need way more followers. It's at THR101.org. THR101.org. We're all going to be on Twitter this weekend. Without a doubt, we will all be on Twitter this weekend. Give THR101.org a follow. They are posting awesome stuff, awesome information. They've curated so much information about each state by state. When you go to THR101.org, you can go state by state and see, here's what's happening in this state. Here's what's happening in this state. And they have this all like put together in a nice digestible format. And they have this on New Jersey. I was trying to find some information on New Jersey. And so this is the information that they have here on New Jersey. Real quickly. Sorry, why isn't this working? There it is. Hey, look at that. This is THR101.org. New Jersey legislation would allow sales of flavored vape products with a hefty licensing fee. This isn't something that I was actually aware of in any capacity, but A401, the companion bill to S2399, would allow only licensed vapor businesses to be permitted to sell container e-liquid with characterizing flavors. Characterizing flavors obviously means Lindsay Stroud. Shannon, Lindsay Stroud does that page? Okay, Lindsay Stroud is a credit to the industry, a credit to the community. This is a great website. This is an awesome website. Thank you, Lindsay Stroud, for doing this. Characterizing flavor means obviously anything other than tobacco, right? Anything other than tobacco is a characterizing flavor. This legislation imposes a $5,000 annual licensing fee, as well as the creation and maintaining of an electronic database to track all container e-liquid with a characterizing flavor. It's interesting that New Jersey kind of wants to create its own little database, even though the FDA already has a database of all of the liquids. I mean, liquid manufacturers have been submitting to the FDA that, you have to register your products with the FDA. We're all on file already. The FDA already has all of this information, so it's weird that they want to excise this licensing fee, $5,000 a month, to every shop and vendor in New Jersey in order to generate money, in order to create a database that kind of already exists on a federal level. Just thought that was interesting. The legislation also bans certain types of vapor product designs. Now, this is some goofy nonsense, including devices that are designed to look like a flash drive or a universal serial bus drive. Doesn't that seem oddly specific? You can chant "wrench for Dwayne" all you want in the chat. Keep chanting it. Doesn't make it any more real. Do we really want to trust Dwayne with that kind of power? Let's see. If Dwayne behaves himself in chat all night, at the end of the night, we'll crown a new mod. We'll crown Dwayne a new mod. How's that sound? Ban certain type of vapor product designs, including devices that are designed to look like a flash drive or a universal serial bus drive. Doesn't that seem like suspiciously specific? Suspiciously specific? Doesn't that seem suspiciously specific? Suspiciously specific. But this is, here, I'm just going to post a link to this down in the description because there's nothing I can tell you. I'm just reading off of this website. THR101.org aggregates everything that's going on in every state. I'm assuming it's put together by a person. Lindsay Stroud, her name is right here. Unbelievable. Open your eyes, Nick. Open your eyes. Everything you need to know about New Jersey is included on here. The ins and outs of the bill. The most, they talk about the youth tobacco survey that New Jersey did and why they're doing this and things like that. And it's just good information to have, especially if you're a vendor or a manufacturer or, you ship to New Jersey, anything like that. Right, Paolo? Is that weird? It can't look like a flash drive? Okay, this definitely doesn't look like a flash drive. And if you think this looks like a flash drive, then you don't know what a flash drive is. Maybe this is what looks like a universal serial bus drive? Maybe that could be it. Suspiciously specific right there. Suspiciously specific right there. No messing around. So, like I said, I think we're going to skip over here. Here's the nysa.org for all the vapors in New York State. Wrench for Dwayne. Impact wrench for Dwayne. I can't make Dwayne any higher than a moderator, right? I can't. That's the highest. That's the highest you can be, is a moderator. The wrench. There's not like a golden wrench. Oh, there should be a golden wrench. Golden wrench. Golden wrench. Singing lessons for Dwayne. I would 100% donate to. Here's the thing, Dwayne. I know that you only said that because you're going to make Dynamite Fuse anyway. Even if I don't give you a wrench, there will be Dynamite Fuse in the future. There will be Dynamite Fuse in the future. Don't let Dwayne fool you into thinking that there's only going to be Dynamite Fuse if I give him a wrench. Right, sure. Okay, yeah. That's exactly what's going on, Joe. That's exactly what's going on. So damn it. Let's talk about #WorldVapeDay. So this is going to be a critical thing this weekend. Yeah, sorry, the World Health Organization thing has to go away. We're going to save that. Just remember, someone remind me. No, you don't need to remind me. World Health Organization on Tuesday, Bro Tuesday, because we're going to skip ahead right now to World Vape Day. #WorldVapeDay. #WorldVapeDay. So the plan is, wait, let me back up. So lots of different organizations and lots of different countries around the world have celebrated or done some sort of like vape day type of thing, like a vape day. We've had World Vape Day in the past, not World Vape Day, but it's like National Vape Day in the past, and it's always done kind of around the end of May. It's like a thing. Tobacco controllers do their tobacco things at the end of May, and so vapors started doing vape days, National Vape Days at the end of the month. This year, this weekend, May 30th and 31st, those are the dates, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, May 30th and 31st is going to be the first ever, like actually, why do I keep holding this? It's because I want to vape it. It's because I like it so much. This is going to be the first ever, like fully, globally organized World Vape Day. World Vape Day. Let's take a look at this beautiful website that Danielle Jones put together here. World Vape Day. Look at that. Who's that? That's Turk right there. Vaping saved my life. WorldVapeDay.org is where you can go. There's loads of fantastic information on here. There's tobacco harm reduction resources, participation. We're going to get there in 1 second. There's testimonials. You can leave a testimonial. Look at this great quote right here by Konstantinos Farsalinos. No big deal. He's just a Greek cardiologist that's been studying vaping for like the last 8, 9+ years, something like that. You should fight for your lives and your health. It is absolutely irresponsible and dangerous behavior to ban e-cigarettes. There's some information down here on smoking, some information down here on nicotine. We're looking at who's involved. Did you know that there were Asia Pacific advocacy groups? Did you know that there was a CASA of Africa? Did you know that? Yeah, they're here. Campaign for Safer Alternatives. This is the African Advocacy Organization. There's a Latin America advocacy organization, the ARDT, out of Latin America. And that's just a few of the people involved. There's loads of these international groups involved. There's so many people involved in this. I mean, I saw this last night. I saw the World Vape Day website last night, and it just fired me up. I thought, damn it. Like, we are all really coming together on this. Like, globally, we are going to make our voices heard. We are going to make a huge, huge impact with this. Huge impact. If we can get you all on board. Here's what I'll do. Right now, I will give Dwayne a wrench right now. No questions asked, no fuse dynamite even needed. I will give Dwayne a wrench right now if we all promise to get on Twitter on World Vape Day and use hashtag World Vape Day relentlessly. If I can get you guys on board with that, I will give Dwayne a wrench, no problem. No questions asked. No questions asked. Look at all these groups involved. The Netherlands, France, Spain, advocacy organizations. You know, Chile and Argentina have vape advocacy organizations. Latin America, Ecuador, Costa Rica, India, New Zealand, the AVCA out of New Zealand, Asia Pacific, Thailand, Denmark. We've got CASA here from the United States. We got EU. We got the European Union represented. Germany's represented. Global organizations represented. Greece represented. This is going to be humongous. You promise nothing, John Haymaker? All right, then Dwayne's not getting a wrench. Dwayne's not getting a wrench then. This is more important. This is far more important to me than dynamite fuse. Far more important to me than dynamite fuse. So what we're going to look at right now is this participate area, and this is where we're going to be going for all of our information for May 30th. They've got some preloaded tweets on here. Once again, Danielle, this website is beautiful. Gorgeous website. Beautiful website. All right. If I can get everybody on board, I will make Dwayne a moderator right now. I am hovering over the add moderator button on my screen right now. If I can get everybody involved, I believe you. I believe you when you say you'll get involved. Dwayne, oh my God, Homeboy OC is now a moderator for the GrimmGreen YouTube channel. We've gone too far. There's no turning back now. World Vape Day falls the day before the World Health Organization's World No Tobacco Day. We all recognize the enormous health costs measured in lives lost permanently and serious disease and illness caused by smoking. However, World No Tobacco Day has increasingly focused not on smoking, the most dangerous form of nicotine consumption, but rather on demonizing low-risk alternatives to smoking. Thus, World Vape Day. World Vape Day is not only an opportunity for us to celebrate our choice to make the switch to a healthier, smoke-free lifestyle, it is also an opportunity for us to share with the world our success stories. How do we participate? How do we participate here in World Vape Day? Let's read this together. We are ensuring vapers and supporters of THR worldwide. We are encouraging, that's what I meant to say. That's the right word there. We are encouraging vapers and supporters of THR worldwide to join us on social media to celebrate World Vape Day and our right to use smoke-free alternatives. Now is the time to share how vaping saves lives and to explain why vaping is such an incredibly empowering alternative to the quit or die tobacco control mentality. May 30th is our day, and our voice will not be silenced. God, that's good. God, that's good. I'm so excited for World Vape Day. This weekend is just going to be Twitter explosioning. Twitter explosioning with World Vape Day, because this isn't, I'm trying to portray like the size of this, like the gravity of this. It's not just going to be a bunch of US vapors all like tweeting at Donald Trump. We did that, and we were really, really successful with it. This is going to be vapors across the globe. Across the globe. Vapors in New Zealand and Latin America and Africa and the Netherlands and Europe and the UK and the United States. And we're all coming together as one to just destroy Twitter with World Vape Day hashtags. Hashtag World Vape Day. I'm going to leave this here. Hashtag World Vape Day. One major goal of World Vape Day is to make our hashtag World Vape Day a trending topic on Twitter worldwide. To achieve this, we are asking you to participate by using and retweeting this hashtag. Yeah, 8,000%. Hashtag World Vape Day. Hashtag World Vape Day. Hashtag World Vape Day. All weekend long. All weekend long. All weekend long. They have some pre-set up tweets here. They make it real easy. You can just, look at this. World Vape Day is a celebration of our choice to make the switch to healthier smoke-free lifestyle. We seek to raise awareness about the significant health, social, and economic benefits of e-cigarettes and vapor products for people who smoke. And all you do, you just have to click this and you can tweet it. And look at this. Boom, right to Twitter, right there. And I can tweet this right now. I'm not going to right now, because it's not World Vape Day yet. And I want these hashtag, wait, what? Why did that happen? Now you're just looking at, yes. And now you're just looking at my Twitter feed. Oh, what's up, Michelle Minton? I'll like that tweet. Oh no, I lost World Vape Day. Oh, now it won't let me go back. Here we go. Here we go. Back to World Vape Day. That was weird. My browser's just weird. That's fine. Just watch me click around the internet. So they're going to have some preloaded tweets here. And one thing that they have done that I absolutely love, love is, hey, are you new to Twitter? If you don't have a Twitter account, here's how you do it. You can watch this video. Tweet as much as possible during these 2 days using hashtag World Vape Day. If you aren't comfortable writing your own tweets, simply retweeting tweets written by others using hashtag World Vape Day is extremely effective and helpful to do this. And extremely helpful to do this, look up hashtag World Vape Day on Twitter. Click on the most recent tweets and start clicking on the retweet button on all the tweets that include World Vape Day. This is going to be huge. Do you remember those of us that were at the rally and it just felt big? You know, it felt like you were a part of something huge. And we got news coverage that night. We saw President Trump's helicopter fly over us, and he had to fly over a sea of people all holding "We Vape, We Vote" signs. This is that, but on a global scale. We're going to get hashtag World Vape Day trending. I do believe that we're going to be able to do this. During both days, May 30th and 31st, I don't want any confusion, May. We're looking at the month of May, not March. I said March there, but I'm weird and I see M and I go, oh, March, must be March. May 30th and 31st. Tweets will be made by participating consumer THR organizations that you can retweet. You'll find some of the accounts below. They listed a whole bunch of accounts below. Everybody that's going to be tweeting, I'll be tweeting. Everybody's going to be tweeting. They also have on here, look, if you're a Twitter pro, tweet as much as possible. Share your vaping story. Include targets in your tweets. People like the World Health Organization. People like FTC. I'm sure we could get Jerome Adams on there. I'm sure we could get political people on there. I'm sure we could get body part orgs on there. Include the hashtags World No Tobacco Day. Include WNTD 2020 and or Tobacco Exposed so that your tweets appear among the tweets followed by the World Health Organization and their supporters. It is critical that the tobacco control community understand the importance of embracing harm reduction and the absolute necessity of recognizing our right to choose vaping as a low-risk alternative to smoking. Oh, God. I'm already fired up about this. I'm so excited about this. World Vape Day. World Vape Day. World Vape Day. I don't know what else to say. This is going to be awesome. Like I said, this is going to be a revolution. We're going to make a huge impact with this. This is a global thing that's going on. all of our vaping brothers and sisters across the globe are going to also be tweeting this same day. World... Damn it, Adam. Damn it, Adam. You threw me off. I read your chat and it said World GrimmGreen Day. Yeah, that doesn't need to be a thing. That never needs to be a thing. What needs to be a thing is World Vape Day. World Vape Day. We're all going to be tweeting. Dwayne's a moderator now, so I'm really expecting a lot of tweets. Like, you guys need to put your money where your mouth is. Dwayne's a moderator, so World Vape Day. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be talking about this. We're going to start tweeting on Saturday about this. I know Phil and Dimitri did a live stream about this as well. I'm sure That's What She Said is going to be talking about it tonight as well. And once again, just a big old thank you to Danielle Jones for putting together a beautiful website that is clear, concise, straightforward. Anybody, even if you've never been on Twitter, you could get into this participation area and you could be a Twitter expert in minutes, just minutes. And you'll get on there and we'll be tweeting and retweeting and World Vape Day, you guys. Freaking World Vape Day. I'm interested. I'm really looking forward. Like I have anticipation for this weekend. I'm anticipating this weekend. It's going to be so great. And yeah, World Vape Day. So here, I'll just put this link right here in the chat. I know 1,000 people have done it. I think I saw Ruby repost it something like 17 times or something like that. Homeboy OC's on board. We got this, bro. World Vape Day. World Vape Day. This weekend, Michael I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Michael W. What day is it again? This weekend, May 30th and 31st. May 30th and 31st, World Vape Day. And Jake, I see you in the chat. Don't let Twitter scare you. Don't be intimidated by Twitter. Get on Twitter and just tweet your story. Say, hey, I'm Jake. I quit smoking this many years ago or this many months ago. I don't know exactly how long. I'm assuming it's years ago. This many years ago using less harmful vapor products. And I think everybody should get to quit smoking the way that I got to quit smoking. Hashtag World Vape Day. You tweet that, I'll retweet it. Anybody that tweets World Vape Day, I'll be retweeting your shit like crazy. World Vape Day. All right. I'm pumped. I'm fired up. And I'm pumped, and I got a lot of new Twitter accounts to follow. Started following all of these advocacy organizations, and I can't wait for World Vape Day. 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 Yeah, so that's it. That's World Vape Day. That's what I got for some news and advocacy, you guys. And you know, I don't want us to crumble, and I don't want us to implode. And it gets difficult. It gets hard. It feels like you're getting beaten up left and right. And it's especially difficult for us because all we see thrown at us are just half-truths and whole lies. That's what we keep seeing. When I see Governor Gretchen Whitmer on the news talking about, well, one thing, you know, and maybe there's just too little science on the topic, but we know that in America, we have a higher number of vapors, and, you know, that could be making things worse. When you see that, you just want to reach through your screen and shake her by the throat and just, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Stop lying. You're just making shit up. It gets frustrating. And a lot of us, myself included, look, we get really emotionally involved in this. I get really deeply involved in this because it's so personal to me. And it's so personal to me because vaping has literally changed my life. Every aspect of my life, it has improved. It's given me my wife and lifelong friends and a cause. And I've been here since the beginning. And in 2009, when I saw California trying to ban vaping outright, and nobody was mentioning it, nobody was talking about it, and then it suddenly got vetoed, I thought, this is going to be an uphill battle for as long as vaping exists. Short-sighted politicians, and it only got worse and worse and worse with social media and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and misinformation and fake fucking news and half-truths and skewed results and Stanton glance. and the World Health Organization, and it's enough to just make you crazy. But like Dimitri said, at the end of the day, they're scared of us. Like, we're making ripples in the world, and our products work. At the end of the day, smokers will quit smoking with vaping. Whether they have to do that in the shady background of whatever, buying off the black market and DIYing, vaping works, and they know vaping works. And we just have to make sure that vaping survives long enough to save the lives that it needs to save. So with that said, cheers, guys. Let's do some super chats. Whoops. No, that didn't work. Hey, because I was on the wrong thing. There you go. Now let's do a few super chats. Not even the whole bumper. I don't remember where I left off over here, but I think it was... wow, there's a whole mess of super chats, you guys. I'm sorry. British Eyes, okay. Tanner. Okay, Tanner, that was very gracious of you. Yes to Fuse. Here's the thing. I'm glad I gave Dwayne a wrench because I'm really looking forward to having some Fuse again. I'm much more looking forward to World Vape Day, but if I could vape Dynamite Fuse on World Vape Day, hashtag, oh man, I can't have the hashtag World Vape Day up here right now, and that's a bummer. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Tanner. I really appreciate that. And yes to Fuse. GrimmGreen, the John Wick of vaping. Daniel Two Trips, that is the greatest compliment I have ever received in my entire life. I'm going to screenshot this because I like the idea that someone called me the John Wick of vaping. I don't believe that for a second, but it's real nice to hear, man. Real nice to hear. Trey, what say you, Trey? Nick, I love you. I love you too, Trey. I'm in need of a Grimm Army hat, good sir. You're the man. It was also my birthday back in January. Well, happy birthday to you, you know? Let me know ahead of time, and I'll try to sing you happy birthday on the vlog. As far as a Grimm Army hat goes, they're on the way. They're on the way. I'm opening up a merch booth. I don't want to say too much right now, but it's coming, and we're going to have the dopest shit of all time. Packed and shipped by me and my wife, designed by me, manufactured locally in California. This is going to be some top tier stuff. Appreciate you, Trey. Fishy Web Cramp. That very gracious of you. Oh, good Lord. Thank you. Tried doing this on Tuesday, Bro Tuesday, my birthday, but I had an issue. 49. I'm 2.5 years cigarette free. Finally became a cool kid, and I love this community. Thank you for all you do, Nick. I always listen to the end, and I'm not a liar. Thanks again. Hell yeah, Fishy. I love that there's someone named Fishy now. Someone I get to hang out with named Fishy. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Let me be the first to say yo to ya. Appreciate you, Fishy. Neil, wrench for Dwayne, hashtag wrench for Dwayne, hashtag Max go to bed. Yeah, Max, where you at? Max, yeah, go to bed. Yeah, Max, go to bed. Appreciate that, Neil. Hope you're good, brother. Zindy, did I say that right? Zindy? I think so. You need to try Yorkshire Vape strawberry cheesecake. Oh, love from Nottingham, England. This is my first time catching you live. Well, damn it. Welcome, Zingy and Yorkshire Vape's strawberry cheesecake, you say? I'm never going to say no to a strawberry flavor. Never going to say no to a strawberry flavor. Strawberry is that. It's my weakness. It's my whatever. That and like root beer. Those two flavors I'll always go after. Yorkshire Vapes. Noted. Thank you. Thank you, Zingdy. Lowback Vapes. My vape shop did well this week. Opened against Governor Wolf's orders. Thanks for all you do. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, civil disobedience. I love that. Yes, vape shops, open up. Get your customers their vapes so they don't go back to combustible tobacco cigarettes. You're doing a good thing by disobeying tyrannical orders like that. That's insane to me. Insane. Now look, I'm not inciting. I don't want to say break the law. I don't want to say do anything like that. But if you can keep vapors vaping, and if we can keep vape shops alive, then that's really, really important. There's a lot of aspects to this like quarantine lockdown that I had never thought about before. And just yesterday, Clutch had a live show. They had a live stream. They played with Crowbar and a few other bands, and it was $9 to get access to the stream. So whatever, I paid the $9. I watched the stream, and Neil Fallon's talking about how he's like, we have a full-time road crew that we're trying to keep paid. We're trying to keep them on our payroll. So if you buy a shirt today, then, you know, $5 from every shirt is going to go to help pay our road crew, because we're not touring, they're not working or making any money, but we want them to have a livelihood. So I've been buying t-shirts. I've been trying to support independent artists and independent musicians and anybody that I can, because it's thrown all this shit up into awry. I mean, think about bands that suddenly can't tour and that's how they make money. That's crazy. Like, what if your favorite band broke up just because they couldn't be a band anymore? You got to support people and support vape shops and support vendors that support advocacy. This is just me ranting. I want everybody to remember the vape shops and the vapors and the organizations that still are standing and that are still fighting for vaping. There's been some people that have kind of dropped off, and I'm just going to make a big blanket statement right now. I'm done supporting Rip Trippers. I'm done defending Rip Trippers. I've been defending Rip Trippers for my entire career, for his entire career, and now he's doing self-help stuff, and it's whatever. I'm not going to tell him how to run his YouTube, but I feel that if you've profited hundreds of thousands of dollars off of the vape industry and you won't take some time to, fucking help out, then go away. Go away. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Homeboy OC. What's up with that wrench, bro? You got it. You got it right now. You got it right there. E, the everyday vapor. Wrench for Dwayne. Okay. Look, I appreciate that. E, the everyday vapor, but we got a wrench for Dwayne. Shoe plays. Thanks for getting me off cigs with the good old penny mod. Holy shit, that's old school. When do I get to buy my Type 2 RTA, my dude? All right, let's do a quick Type 2 RTA update. I got some good news, you guys. I got some real good news. We have been sent the final prototype right before we go to production. It's happening. And it's beautiful. Kent sent me a video of the newest prototype. It looks beautiful. He's overnighting it to me so that I get to have like the final say, like, yes, let's start production, or no, this is still this, that's still that. I'm being the most meticulous that I have ever been with any product that I have ever been a part of or released. I've never released a product that's just my design from scratch come to fruition in an RTA, and it's both rewarding and satisfying and terrifying. Literally, no one else's input is on this RTA. This is 100% GrimmGreen, top to bottom. It's the flavor banger RTA to ruin all other flavor banger RTAs. It's machined beautifully, and I'm getting the final one hopefully like tomorrow or Saturday, and then we're going to go into production, and then the Type 2, it's just going to be a reality. In fact, give me a second here. I haven't vaped in a hot minute. I need to vape a little bit. Vape break. I need a vape break graphic. Vape break. Here, we'll put this up. I forgot to mention the sponsor of the vlog this week. We have a real sponsor this week. Opaque Jellification. Because why not? Why wouldn't you want opaque jellification? It's all you need in life. Also, let's have a vape break right now. Let's have a vape break.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.
I am slowly realizing that we are running out of time. So what I have to do, we haven't even opened any mail. I have a few packages here. I have some DHL packages that I'll just open off camera, but I do have some cool packages here. I know one of them for sure is a birthday gift. So right now, let's get into some mail finally. The Yak song. I love the Yak song. I love it. Love everything. And yes. All right. Yeah. So we got some mail that's about to happen right now. Just gonna see what let's see what the mailman brought me. Do I have any knives in here? Just the dull one. Just the dull one. That's okay. Just the dull one. Just the dull one. It's no big deal. What the crap? Steam Crave? I have not had anything from Steam Crave in a really long time. Who did this come from? Rosemead, California. I don't know who this came from, but this is the Steam Crave Aromomizer Plus V2 RDTA. RDTA! Sick as tits! I'm taking sick as tits, too. He's not using it anymore. He's definitely not using it anymore. Sick as tits! RDTA. I just opened an RDTA in 2020. That just seems crazy. And it's huge. It's huge. I've never seen this before. Is this like a new product? Is this an old product? Is this for retro vaping? Or is this like a real... This is a honkin'. That is a honkin' RDTA. It looks like an RTA to me. It looks like an RTA to me. I have personally never had a lot of luck with the Aromomizer stuff. I've never had a lot of luck with the Aromomizer stuff. It always seems real fiddly, real complicated, lots of chambers, lots of O-rings, lots of leaky things and things that can go wrong. It's not a very beautiful looking tank, is it? It's got huge lock symbols on the outside. Like, this is the opposite of everything that I look for in an RTA. Lots of airflow options all across the outside. I mean, look, if it looks dumb but works, then it's not dumb. All right. Well, that's going to be on deck. Something right there. This. Do Not Bend. Cambridge, England. Cambridge. Got something from Cambridge. Let's see if I can open this. It's sealed up with duct tape. Duct tape. I'll get it. Don't even trip, dog. I'll get this open. I'm trying not to bend it. Duct tape. I really hope there's something like a note included. What is this? Oh, this is from, this is Neil. Neil. Yo, dude, I'm sorry this is late, and I'm sorry it's not the best drawing, but here's your very late birthday present. Please don't feel the need to keep this. I'll try and be on time next year. Neil, you're too fucking nice. You're just too nice. Look what Neil drew for me. Neil drew my dog Nico. Like, I love this. How do I not love this, Neil? This is fantastic, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I love the crap out of this, Neil. And you don't even need to worry. I got this like a week ago and I wasn't able to open it, and I saw that it was from someone that wasn't DHL, so I wanted to save it on the vlog, but this is amazing. I love this. This is going to make me smile every single day. I have a place for this in my office right there above my 42 that I got from Ruby Roo. I'm going to put this right above it so that I can see it every day going in and out of my office. Thank you. In fact, I'm going to keep this flat. So I'm going to put it right there. Neil, thank you. Really appreciate that. That's badass of you. Now, I know this is for sure. This is also a belated birthday gift. Yvonne, if Yvonne's here, I think this is Yvonne. Shit, yeah. What? A jigsaw puzzle? Pickle, we got a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, we got a Star Wars 1,000 pieces, and it makes that. That's fantastic. I love the crap out of this. We got a puzzle to put together. Casey's a puzzle person. Casey's a puzzle person. And she is a puzzle person. Dude, thank you. Yvonne, thank you. I know this is from Yvonne. I'm 100% sure it's from Yvonne. Thank you. Yo-yo to you, Yvonne. I appreciate this. Thank you. I'm going to put this right here. That's rad. That's rad AF. That is rad AF. Now, this one just arrived today from a fella named Jacob, and I think I know what's in here. Yeah. Hell yeah. So, Jacob, a fellow named Jacob, he wrote a book. This book is available on Amazon. No affiliate links or anything like that. It's just available on Amazon. And it's called The Rediscovery of Tobacco, Smoking, Vaping, and the Creative Destruction of the Cigarette. The Creative Destruction of Cigarette. I love the crap out of this. The cigarette is the most lethal consumer product in history. The movement to extinguish smoking, however, has become alarmingly illiberal. Smoking bans have spread beyond restaurants and bars to parks, beaches, and sidewalks. Raising cigarette taxes rob the wages of society's least well off. Moral panic threatens smokers' access to potentially life-saving e-cigarettes, and smokers are discriminated against, stigmatized, and made to feel unwelcome in society. What if there is a better way? The Rediscovery of Tobacco is a moderate manifesto against the extremes of anti-smoking movement. This contrarian take on smoking makes the cause for respecting the choices of consenting adults, acknowledging the genuine pleasures of pipes and cigars, and encouraging an innovative market for lower risk competitors that will finally end the deadly reign of the cigarette. Jacob Greer has written about smoking, vaping, and tobacco policy for more than a decade, covering the topic for Slate, Reason, The Atlantic, and many other publications. He lives in Portland, Oregon. So this book is available digitally and as a book. And I remember, Jacob, you reached out to me. I requested the book version because I just wanted, a book. I like physical things. I like having a vinyl record. I like having a book, like a book, like a book. And it looks like it's nice and big print for my dyslexic brain. It's probably going to take me way longer to read this. Because I'm dyslexic, I generally have to read really, really slow. And I sometimes have to read out loud or my brain won't understand what's going on. Nick, hope you enjoy the book. Hey, he signed it. Jacob Greer. Very cool of you, Jacob. Thank you. I will track down a link and put it in the description of this video and go out there and get yourself a copy of this tobacco book. I think it's going to be. I think this is going to be one of the things that we look back on this time as really. I felt like it was the start of something big back in 2010, and I felt like it was the start of something big in like 2015. And I felt like it was the start of something big in like 2018. And now here in 2020, I still feel like this is the start of something big because of what we are doing right now. We are on the path to just ending cigarettes, ending combustible tobacco cigarettes. Imagine someone that never has to watch their parent or their grandparent slowly die from COPD or slowly die from lung cancer. That's the world I want to live in. That's the world I want to live in. And we can do it. Fantastic. All right, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to do my best to actually read this. I've started So many books, you guys. I've started Jordan Peterson's book a few times, Clean Your Room. I started Dune so many times I can't even remember. I've started George Orwell's 1984 on like 6 different occasions. I've read 1 full Harry Potter book. Started the second book on at least 3 different occasions. I started the Star Wars Death Troopers book a few times. I started the Star Wars Leia book a few times. The problem is me. The problem is my dyslexia, and I get frustrated with reading. I get frustrated with reading. So I'm going to make an honest effort to get through this entire book. And if not, I'm going to have Casey read it and just like give me the cliff notes on it, you know? Give me the cliff notes on it. Honestly, thanks. This is perfectly timed with World Vape Day. Perfectly timed with World Vape Day. Anyway, that's the mail. That's the mail. That's what I got. Okay, so that was only a few things. And we got a Steam Crave Aromamizer Plus V2 RDTA. Second tits. I'm honestly excited to try to use that. I want to conquer that because I've had such horrible luck with Aromamizer products in the past. I feel like I need to conquer that Aromamizer Plus. Anyway, just real quick, I guess we got about a half hour left and we got to cram in 3 segments and about 8,000 super chats, and that's fine. You know, we're running long. Dwayne, put it in the chat. Just tell everybody, yeah, we're running long. Is there an emoji for this? For like the finger swirl? We're running long. We're just running long. Let's do a couple more super chats. That's all you get. Where did we leave off in the super chats? That's right. Homeboy, E Everyday Vapor, Shoe Plate, Living Dust. That's where we were. Living Dust. US. I never know if US means United States or someone's actually saying us. So that was interesting. Living Dust. Us Californians aren't free adults. We're free-range humans. Free-range humans on a state-sized tax form. Tax form. Hi, I can read. This is the problem. Us Californians aren't free adults. We're free-range humans on a state-sized tax farm. Hashtag Red Wave. You know, it feels like that, doesn't it? Doesn't it really feel like that? It feels like the state government and the federal government, stay hydrated, hydro homies. It feels like the state government and the federal government are just always trying to find a reason or an excuse to tax you on everything you do. They tax you on your car. They tax you to own a car. They tax your income. You have taxes everywhere. And now, oh, you guys quit smoking with vaping? We're going to tax the fuck out of that. We're going to tax the fuck out of that. Okay, now stay hydrated, hydro homies. Yeah, dude. Tom Sharo, very gracious of you. Oh, no. Here we are. We're at Sean. Sean, I have to wait until Tuesday for my recoil from Recoil RDA and enjoying my Grimm kit from Recoil RDA. Awesome. Absolutely. I really hope you dig the recoil. Sean, let me know what you think of the recoil. I'd be interested to know what a brand new recoil owner has to say about it. Tom, very gracious of you. So, vaping in California will be more expensive in vape than smoking. But so what? Exactly. So what? Smoke. Just smoke. You guys, California, we need MSA tax money. We're in a huge deficit, you guys. Huge deficit. Matt Sinister, when I see the Ken doll look-alike, that Weatherman wannabe Gavin Newsom, I'm going to powerbomb him and Infinity Gauntlet chokeslam him through a table. Matt Sinister is the enforcer. Matt Sinister is the enforcer. Matt Sinister has a legitimate, huge Infinity Gauntlet that he's just going to put on. Chokeslam. Sorry, Gavin. Just Gavin. To the mat. My God. He's broken in half. I believe that you can do that, Matt Sinister. If not, truly, not like actually, you can at least do it metaphorically, and I support that. Lindsay Smith, very gracious of you. Yo Nick, thanks for all you do and all the people you have helped. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Dwayne Omboyosi for helping me out on Recoil RDA. You're both awesome, and Dwayne deserves that wrench. You know what? You're kind of right. He's a little bit overdue for a wrench, and thank you for the kind words. You high five? You want the double high 10? You want the fist bump, the other fist bump? Appreciate that very much, Lindsay. And yes, sorry, that was gross. Dwayne is a national treasure. I miss Dwayne every day. Sifu, overjoyed you dig the root beer. I'll always have a bottle set aside for you. And happy birthday to all the many babies. Yeah, absolutely. And Sifu, you don't even have to worry about stocking me up because I have 2 120s of this. I give that maybe another month. Maybe another month and I'll get through these 120s. Battery's dying. I forgot. Battery's dying. I forgot. Matt Sinister, one more time. Can you give Dwayne a wrench? Technically, yes. Can you give Dwayne a wrench? Technically, yes. But so what? Oh, King Sammy, I'm invited to the pants party. Is there a party in your pants? All right. I'm invited to King Sammy's pants party. Sounds good. Kramer, very gracious of you. Been checking CASA every day, but sadly no new update about New York. Do you know anything about an appeal or any action being taken for us in New York? I don't know of any official action being taken in New York, but I'm just going to guide you directly over to the nysva.org. They have a call to action. They have this call to action. Call the governor, call the representatives, emails, tweet at them. There's lots that you can do on your own that doesn't require any sort of like official call to action or anything like that. You're a citizen in the state. You deserve to have your voice heard. The Governor Cuomo is supposed to be representing your best interests. And if he's not, then you let him know, Kramer. You let him know. Jason, very gracious of you. In tune of the Yacht song. I believe Dwayne can mod. I believe Dwayne can mod the vlog any time of year. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I believe Dwayne can mod. Omboyosi, we did it. Damn it, we did it. Welcome to the party, pal. Hooked on Funk. Hashtag World Vape Day. Grimm Army to arms. Yar! Yar! Yes. World Vape Day. World Vape Day. I'm excited that you guys are all on board with this because, you know, once you get on Twitter this weekend and you click hashtag World Vape Day and you see how many tweets are going to be happening, it's just going to inspire me and it's going to inspire all of us. Like, dude, let's keep this going. Let's get this not just trending on the weekend. Why don't we just keep this trending? Why don't we just keep pummeling World Vape Day? We need to make the World Health Organization's World No Tobacco Day just on the back burner compared to what we're going to do. New Wave Day, very gracious of you. Lost the super chat right there. That's fine. Hope Dwayne doesn't burn the chat to the ground. He might. He's definitely not gonna. He's definitely not gonna burn it to the ground. He just might add like 2% cucumber to the mix. Maybe 2% cucumber. That's all you need. That would make this a world-class juice. Dog Fart Paul, very gracious of you. 30-plus year smoker, 3 packs a day for 10 years. True story. Vaping saved my life. 4 months smoke-free. Hell yeah, dude. Dog Fart Paul, welcome to the party, pal. 4 months smoke-free. Awesome. Before you know it, dude, weeks turn into months, turn into years, and you come to a point where you go, I don't even remember smoking cigarettes. I don't even remember what it's like to light a cigarette. That's how distant cigarettes will seem to you after vaping. Awesome. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Awesome. Silent Drive. Danielle Jones equals the vaping Jedi. Yes. 100%. Yes. Yes, I have nothing else to say. Absolutely, the vaping Jedi. If she's the vaping Jedi, then that means that like Cuomo and Whitmer and Newsom. No, it's the rule of two, right? So let's just call it Whitmer and Cuomo. They're the vaping Sith. They're the vaping Sith. You can just picture Cuomo like shooting that electricity, like, so what? Wait, what was that? For British Eyes Only. Thank you and sorry for ruining the chat today. I'm making a Twitter right now and will post a screenshot to prove it. I love this community and I'm willing to deal with the monster that we created. Wrench for Dwayne, hashtag World Vape Day. British Eyes is getting on Twitter. Holy crap. Watch out, world. British Eyes is coming at you. Discount 02. Give Gretchen a gooseneck. A gooseneck? A gooseneck means something else, but you might mean it as something else other than what I think I might mean it as. But sure, yeah, let's give Gretchen a gooseneck. Very gracious of you, my man. Scott, very gracious of you. We do not have enough science to prove that Gretchen Whitless is an actual human being. Also, World Vape Day is Saturday. Yig Liberation Front. Hey, look, we're working on the Yig Liberation Front. We're making some big strides in the Yig Liberation Front. I appreciate that. Homeboy OC, probably never making fuse. Thanks for the wrench. Suckers. Yeah. But look, Dwayne, we got everybody stoked on World Vape Day. And all we had to do was give you a wrench to do it. Red Gorilla, very gracious of you. No fuse equals no wrench. Yeah, that's true. Dwayne, the wrench isn't permanent. I can literally at any time just take your wrench away. Like I can do it right now. I can just click remove moderator and your wrench goes away. So unless you create dynamite fuse again, I might have to take your wrench away. Don't make me take your wrench away. Steven Crowder is blasting Gretchen Whitmer for her government overreach and overruling. Yeah, 100% he is. Steven Crowder is, you know what? Love him or hate him, he's an asshole. That's what I have to say about Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, I like Steven Crowder. I follow Steven Crowder. I follow him on Twitter. I watch some of his YouTube videos. He's one of those guys that I don't necessarily agree with everything that he says, but I like to hear, whatever, a different kind of point of view, like see where other people are coming from, And a lot of the stuff I agree with Steven Crowder on, and a lot of the stuff I do not agree with Steven Crowder on. And Steven Crowder is like Charlie Kirk from Turning Point USA, which I also follow, TPUSA. But I think Steven Crowder and Charlie Kirk could learn the lesson of, hey, you can get your point across without being a total piece of shit. Without being a complete ass. You're not going to win people over that way. You're just not. Sorry, you're not. So yeah, I'm glad Steven Crowder is blasting Gretchen Whitmer. More people need to be blasting Gretchen Whitmer. We should all be blasting Gretchen Whitmer. Maybe not blasting. There's a better way to say that. So we're slowly running out of time. So I'm going to pick up here with Tundra Ghost when we get back here to the Super Chats. But what I'd like to do right now, I want to do retro vaping just because we haven't done it in a second. Have we? Doesn't matter. Retro vape. Oh, that's right. I'm on the wrong dealio here. Now retro vape. Hello. All right, sorry about that. That was actually directly into the microphone. So what we're going to be retro vaping tonight, does anybody recognize this RDA? Nobody? Anybody recognize this? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is a very old school, very, very underrated RDA. Very underrated RDA. Hang on, let me get a mod for this. So this comes from, hang on, I can never remember this. And I don't even really know the name of it. 1VP.me. It's time to talk about vapes. 1VP.me. 1VP.me. This was an RDA that I could not trace back to where it came from or anything. I don't know what company sent it to me. It just is on the bottom. It's labeled 1VP.me. No, it's not a big block. It's not a big block. In fact, oh shit, I should have taken a picture of the deck. It's just a 2-post deck. Just a 2-post deck, but it's got Kennedy-style airflow. Each of these holes along the bottom is an airflow hole. And these 2 holes right here and these 2 holes on this side, they feed separately, like crossways, to 2 like Kennedy-style slots that come right up at a 2-post RDA. I love the clean aesthetic of this. I love the heatsink fins on top. It looks a little bit like that Thesis, the Thesis RDA, the Dovpo 1VP. Is this from Dovpo? Okay, I get that. Oh, okay. Well, that actually makes a lot of sense. The Dovpo 1VP RDA. It's a great RDA, and it's really, really an underrated RDA. You know, if I had some dynamite fuse, that's what I'd be putting on this RDA right now, is some dynamite fuse. This is a pop and paint flavor banger. Pop and paint flavor banger. I rocked this all summer long in 2017 on the Roxasa. This on top of the Roxasa was my jam. I just love the crap out of it. I was vaping that anarchist pink lemonade in it. Awesome. What I'm going to be putting in it tonight, for those that care, I'm going to put some yig in here. Just because I haven't had yig in a while. And I want to put some yig on here. And we're just going to vape this up. I don't remember like how the airflow is on this. All I remember about this RDA, I saw it in my little tackle box and I thought, oh, I used to love that. I used to love that RDA. I used to love the crap out of it. This is only 2017, so this is only a few years ago. What year is it? 2020? What is time? What is time? Yeah, this is only a few years old. It's only a few years old. And like there was another retro vaping recently. What retro vaping was recently? What did we do last week? That RTA? We did the we did the Flux RDA, the Flux RTA. The same wire that was in that Flux RTA is in this. The wire in this came from that big spool of wire that I got from China that was just pre-made fused Claptons, and whatever I wrapped just came out to crazy high ohms. So this is a 0.41, and I'm not going to be rocking it at like, you know, a fuck ton of wattage. A 0.41 you could put on a series build. Okay, well, maybe I'll need a little bit more wattage than that. maybe just a little bit more wattage than that. Let's try... Okay, we're getting something now. I've been experimenting a lot recently, and a lot of that is due to my own RTA, about the Type 2 RTA. Lower wattages, just lower wattages. I'm becoming a lower wattage vapor. Just a lower wattage vapor. Let's see. Let's pick a wattage. If it's a 0.4, let's do 42 watts. Right? Let's try it. Let's just give it a try. So this is the Dovpo IVP. I don't even remember. Ramp up is slow. Yeah, Don. It is slow. But let's give it a shot, because I found that restricted lungs really benefit from a little bit lower of a wattage. And I'm going to explain this when I do the Type 2 presentation video, but I have a 0.13 in here right now. Yeah, 0.13 in here. It's only at 50 watts. Only at 50 watts. You want really good flavor? 0.15 at 50 watts in the Type 2 RTA will be spectacular flavor. So let's try 42 watts, just because 42 is such a great number. Yeah. This is a long drag, low wattage vape. Long drag, low wattage vape. And this is a kind of vape that really very much appeals to me. You know, I like running the God coils at 90 watts. What is this? a 0.13, so the same as my RTA, but at 90 watts, yeah, you get that wonderful hot blast in your face. Gotta be a better way to say that. And it's just a big honking blast of flavor right to your face. This is very much a much more chill, a much more just take a big long drag. And the reason that I like taking these big long drags is that's the way that I smoked cigarettes. I would take a puff of a cigarette and just, when I inhaled it, I would breathe it as deep as I possibly could. Just deep, deep into the lungs. And I like doing that with vapes. I like taking long, slow, deep drags. And then you just exhale a weather system. You exhale a delicious weather system. Let's try 50 watts. Let's just try it. I'm not saying it's going to be great. I'm just saying, let's just try it. Oh. This yig tastes baller in here. I mean, baller. Yig is a liquid that only gets better. Only gets better with time. The longer you steep yig, the better it is. This yig right here has been in my possession, I think, since September. If you find any yig, I've seen it in a few places in the UK, still has the very last bottles in stock. They're at least 6 to 8 months old at this point. Don't hesitate. Just, if you like yig, you're going to love real steeped yig. If you can still get it. Oh yeah. That's fantastic. Oh, I've missed that. Yig was my beer liquid, you know? It was just my beer liquid. Such a shame that it doesn't exist anymore. What we're trying to do with yig is clone it and just release the recipe for DIY. That's my plan. That's what I want to do with yig. Phrasing. I know. Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Shit. I'm just going to keep vaping this. This is it. I love setting up setups, and this setup is a setup that I just set up, and I'm going to continue vaping this setup. Oh, it's good. Oh, that's good. So yeah, dude, I don't know if you can find this anywhere. Let's look. Let's just search for it. Let's just find it. I want to try to find this. Dovpo what was it? Help. 1VP. The Dovpo 1VP. The Dovpo 1VP.me. Yeah. The 1VP RDA. Can we find it anywhere? Fast Tech has it right now, $45. $45. It says it's an authentic Dovpo 1VP RDA. And there was like a little gimmicky thing to this. There's a little insert that you put in for the airflow. It's a little bit gimmicky, but you just, instead of making the base like completely airflow, they have a little airflow tab kind of thing in there. It's still nice and smooth. It's a little bit on the sharp side, but to me, the flavor is worth it. This little, you can fit dual coils in here and just vape your face off. And the flavor experience is really very, very top notch. Really very top notch. So I'll put that link in the chat right there. I can't put that link in the description because YouTube, but I'll put this link in on GrimmGreen.com. That's where I'll put that link. Shit, it's 6:22. Running long. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. We're just running long. This vlog is supposed to be over in about 5 minutes, but I want to do a liquid tasting and I want to talk about this record and I want to do the rest of the super chats. Are you guys down for that? Are you guys down to continue hanging out? I promise to not run into That's What She Said. Let's do this. I've just been staring at this bottle of liquid for months and months and months, and I haven't got to try it. So let's do real quick liquid. That's enough. The Butler. We are going to taste the Butler. The Butler, the bread. I believe this is a Canadian e-liquid. I believe this e-liquid came to me via Canada, and it's called the Butler, and it's called the bread. The bread? I'm thinking bread pudding, maybe. Bread pudding. I'm assuming there's going to be like a custardy kind of thing going on here. It's 3 milligram. We're going to be tasting it today in my new Black Kennedy that I traded Suburban Dirt Farmer for my 28 millimeter Kennedy, although he didn't know it at the time. He sent this to me as a gift, but I said, no, we're going to trade because I just can't accept just a straight up Kennedy without giving you something back. These are your coils, Suburban Dirt Farmer. If you're here tonight, these are your coils. These are your coils. If you look, Danielle, if you have to go eat dinner, you can go eat dinner. You can go get ready, Ruby Roo. Definitely go get ready. I don't want to keep you here. I don't want to keep you here if I don't have to. I know you guys have things to do. You got your own stream to get together, but I have to taste the Butler and I have to taste, we have to talk about the record. In fact, you want to do both at the same time? Let's do both at the same time. No, we can't. I can't do that at the same time. I just can't. Vapors. Yeah, it's like it's bread pudding, I think. I think this is bread pudding. I'm not 100% sure. The Butler. Okay. You're going to have to give me a second with this, okay? Adjusting your Philips Hue bulbs. Okay. You got permission. Go eat dinner. Go eat dinner. Go get ready. That's what she said. You guys have a show to put on. I appreciate you being here. Look, as long as we have Dwayne still in the chat, Scott's here, British Eyes is here, Addie Tooney's here, Thomas Crow is here. Maybe I haven't seen Thomas Crow. No, Thomas Crow's moving. Thomas Crow might be moving. You're going to have to give me just one quick second with this, okay? So I'm just going to cut the audio. Okay. So, the bread. I should have just Googled this, right? I should have just looked this up on Google. The Butler, the bread. Wow, I spelled none of those correctly. The Butler, the bread. No, not the breast. The bread. The Bread Butler. Nope, that's not it. There's a company called the Bread Butler out of Albany, New York, though. If you guys want some bread delivered, then you can go to the Bread Butler. E-liquid. E-liquid, yes. Okay, the Butler. Is the bread on here? Yes, I'm over 18. Definitely over 18. Snowball, the meringue, the bread. Okay, what is the bread? Featuring authentic tasting bananas baked into a fresh from the oven banana bread. It's good and can be referred to as simply the bread. Okay, I get no banana out of this, the bread. I get 0 banana out of this. I hope I don't suddenly taste banana just because it said banana. Okay, no, I don't get any banana out of this. I honestly get like a custard cinnamon flavor from this with the bread, the Butler, the bread. Custard, cinnamon, some sort of bakery component, but I'm actually getting no banana from it. Maybe I've just been spoiled with Boule Bolu. Maybe I've just been spoiled with Boule Bolu. But I don't get a whole hell of a lot of bread. I mean, I don't get a whole hell of a lot of banana in this. I like this raised coils, Suburban Dirt Farmer. He said he raised the coils on here. It opens up the airflow and gets a little bit better flavor. I'm enjoying it. It's real nice. No banana. Maybe like a whisper of banana. Maybe a whisper of banana. Taste breast? Well, I mean, some people, yeah. Maybe like the hintiest hint, just a whisper of banana. It's a real subtle banana, if it even has banana in it, which I'm not sure. All right, well, shit. Look, not every very random liquid tasting is going to knock it out of the park. It's not an offensive liquid by any means, but it's like a custard, and I get cinnamon. I get that dry cinnamon flavor. Not like a Red Hot's candy cinnamon, but like a dry cinnamon flavor. Well, look, I kind of hyped it up in my head. I've been looking at this bottle going, I gotta taste that bread, yo. I gotta taste that bread. And when we finally got here, kind of a little bit of a letdown. That's okay. You know what? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now is we're going to start winding down this vlog. It's officially 6:30. We've been going 2 hours strong right now. We're going to wrap this up with getting to know GrimmGreen as well as some super chats. And I don't have getting to know GrimmGreen bumper ready, but here it is. Oh, this record is an unbelievable record. First of all, thank you guys all for coming out. We're going to be talking about a record tonight that I absolutely love. My wife won Christmas in 2019 by buying me this record for Christmas. This is one of the records that whenever Casey and I talk about music or records, it constantly came up. It was just something that I wanted. It's one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's just impossible to find on vinyl. Just impossible to find on vinyl. I don't know how many they made, but they didn't make enough. What we're talking about today is this band right here. This is the Cancer Bats. Anybody hip to the Cancer Bats? This is their album, Hail Destroyer. And this, I can only describe it, it's hardcore, you know? It's hardcore with a lot of punk influence, like a hardcore punk stuff. They borrow some like southern rock kind of stuff sometimes. They borrow a lot from metal sometimes, but for the most part, it's like punk. It's like a hardcore punk album. Hardcore punk album. And I first heard the Cancer Bats in 2006 when their first album, Birthing the Giant, came out. Their first single off Birthing the Giant was called... fucking hell. French Immersion. And I just really liked it because it was just something like that was a little bit out of my wheelhouse. Like I had listened to punk and I had listened to hardcore and, you know, a lot of thrash and a lot of death metal and a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff at this point. But Cancer Bats just was so unique that I instantly loved them, right? Instantly loved them. And I owe a lot of this record to my really good buddy and ex-bandmate Rich Wiley. I was in a band after the Swamp Donkey, so this is post Mark Moots. I was after the Swamp Donkey. I had started a band with my buddy Rich, my buddy Daniel, my buddy Metal Jeff, and Ryan, our singer. We called ourselves Glacier. And there are some Glacier tracks that exist. I'm going to track down Glacier tracks, and I'll put them in the description of this video. But Cancer Bats was a huge influence on us as a band, and more specifically, like me and Rich kind of had this little like love affair with the Cancer Bats. Like we would always listen to the Cancer Bats whenever we were like drinking beers. It was like our favorite thing, you know. We'd always say, "You ever just get drunk and listen to the Cancer Bats?" Like, fuck yeah, you get drunk and listen to the Cancer Bats. That's kind of the best way to enjoy the Cancer Bats. Rich Wiley, along with Mark Moots, introduced me to a lot of really, really great new music. Bands like Saviors, you know, bands like Black Breath, bands like the Cancer Bats. I owe a lot of my musical tastes to a lot of my friends, you know. They introduced me to a lot of these bands. And, it's fucking clear vinyl. Clear vinyl. That's some of the coolest shit of all time. This is going to be added to the GrimmGreen, Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist, and we're putting 2 bangers from this album. This whole album, top to bottom, is bangers. Top to bottom is bangers. If you're not used to like this genre of music, whoa, there was a burp that was, sorry. Oh, it's gone now. If you're not into like this, like the punk hardcore kind of stuff, even for me, it gets a little samey. You know, it gets a little samey. By like the 9th track on the album, you're like, have I heard this song already on this album? Like, is this a duplicate song from earlier in the album? It gets a little bit samey. But in low doses, I think the Cancer Bats is really going to appeal to a lot of people. So the 2 tracks we're putting on the playlist, title track, Hail Destroyer. It's an anthem, you know, it's like an anthem song. The chorus, when you hear the chorus of this song, and I wish I could just play it, man, but when you hear the chorus of this song, it's an anthem. You will have to sing along. You'll just have to sing along. Second track that we're putting on the playlist, Sorceress. Right here in the middle, Sorceress and Hail Destroyer. If I had to pick my favorite song on the album, it's Sorceress. It's just awesome. It's a energetic, you know, hardcore punk song. It gets me pumped every time I hear it. Every time I hear Sorceress or anything off of this album, it's one of those albums where no matter what, you just have to turn it up. You just have to crank it. So that's how I would suggest listening to any tracks from the Cancer Bats Hail Destroyer album. In fact, the album that they released after this, called Blood, Mayor, Bears, and Scars, or something like that. Blood, Mayors, Bears, and Scars. Something weird like that. The first track on that album, when Rich and I heard it, we were like, this is what we want Glacier to be. Like, we did everything we could to rip off that sound. We're like, nope, that's the Glacier sound. This Cancer Bats track is the Glacier sound. Unfortunately, we never quite got there, but they remain a huge influence and an amazing band. And like I said, I'll throw the tracks on the playlist. Hope people are listening to the playlist and enjoying it. It's just a little musical journey of the shit that I like. Just some of my favorite shit. Just some of my favorite shit on earth. Just some of my favorite shit on earth. So, look, you guys, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate this. We're going to end this vlog here. We're just going to end it with these super chats right now. Don't forget that That's What She Said is back on the air this week, tonight. They had a little sexy little thumbnail there, you know, what's in our box or something like that. And then the cute little sexy girl there. So be sure to check out That's What She Said. We're going to jump back into these last of these super chats here. And I don't quite remember where we left off. If you remember, Tundra Ghost. Were we at Tundra Ghost? No, we weren't at Tundra Ghost. Yes, Tundra Ghost. That's where we left off. Tundra Ghost, Boosh, that's very gracious of you, my man. Mentioned on Discord, that's right. 906 Vapor might have an online store sometime this summer. Good way to support Mark Sills. Screw Whitmer. Enjoy. Yo-yoy. Absolutely. Yo-yoy to you, Tundra Ghost. And you did mention this. So a quick recap from Tuesday, Bro Tuesday. The Michigan flavor ban got struck down by a judge. And additionally, that judge just kind of piled on a little bit on Governor Gretchen Whitmer, calling it government overreach, you know, and I just love it. I just love it. And the one man behind, not the one man, but the driving force behind getting that Michigan flavor ban struck down was a fella named Mark Sills. And Mark Sills runs 906 Vapor in Michigan. So support 906 Vapor in Michigan. If you're a Michigander, as much as you possibly can. He's going to have an online store sometime this summer. We need to support the crap out of 906 Vapor and Mark Sills because they helped take down the Michigan flavor ban. And that is an inspiration to me. And that shows to me that if he can do it in Michigan, we can do it in New York. We can do it in California. We can do it in Illinois. We can do it in Washington. We can do it in all of these places. We can do it in New Jersey. Appreciate that, Tundra Ghost. Red Gorilla, Grimm, any recommendations for vape shops in SD? No, because here's the thing. I haven't lived in San Diego for a few years now, and when I was there, the vape shops that I went to don't exist anymore. They just don't exist anymore. I went to like Vapora, which later changed their name to something area code Vapor. They don't exist anymore. I used to go to Vader Vapor. I went to their vape meets all the time. I used to love the guys from Vader Vapor. They had to shut down. They don't exist anymore. So I don't know if the Switch SD is still around. They were a really big vape shop in San Diego, the Switch SD, but I don't know if they're around anymore. I'm sorry I'm not more help, Red Gorilla. Light Bearer, very gracious of you. Hey, Nick, package on the way. Woo, just some small things. Also, people should contact their suppliers abroad. Anything with vape in the title is being held up by UPS under FDA guidelines. Just beware. Oh, spiffy. Oh, great. That's fantastic. Yay. So there you go. Anything with vape in the title is being held up by UPS. UPS? Under FDA guidelines. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Well, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Light Bear, for all that bad news. Kevin Chocolate, hashtag abusive flatulence. Hashtag symphony of flatulence. It's good stuff, Kevin Chocolate. Appreciate that. SVK Vapes, join Cool Kids Club. Hell yeah. Thanks for all you do for all the vapors in the chat. Fist bump. World Vape Day. World Vape Day. Hashtag Nick Guy the Science Man. I haven't done that in a really long time. Nick Guy the Science Man. Well, look, I'm almost just as credible as Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's not a scientist. Dakota Simon. Are you a fan of Coldplay? They're my all-time fave. Look, yeah, of course I'm a fan of Coldplay. Of course I'm a fan of Coldplay. Don't talk shit on Coldplay. Coldplay is great. Coldplay is great. Not all of Coldplay is great, but Coldplay is great. Coldplay is a staple of one of my playlists called Morning Mist. That's my morning, like, mellow time playlist. Coldplay's all over it. Coldplay's all over it. I would, without hesitation, I would go see Coldplay live any chance I possibly could. Absolutely, Dakota. Mark Lane, very gracious of you. AKA AZ Advocate. Hell yeah, AZ Advocate. I know who you are. 524 marked 2 years since I lost my right leg to smoking, circulation. But 29 months off smoking, almost walking, getting closer. AZ legislature, done, and nothing new. Thanks. Arizona, not passing any negative vape legislation. Thank you, AZ Advocate, for all you do. I think that's incredible. This poor man lost his right leg to smoking, related directly to smoking. 29 months off of smoking, he's almost walking again. But you're just an anecdote, bro. You're just an anecdote. According to the Surgeon General Jerome Adams, Doctor of America, doesn't believe in harm reduction. Jake Scrapwood, very gracious of you. We need Nick to be the audiobook reader on this. Oh, really? Would you like to see what that would go like? Let's see. Okay. Introduction. In the late 1980s, the United States began extinguishing smoking on airplanes. Smoking or non became a standard question at restaurants, then disappeared when outright bans took the smoking option off the table altogether. The reach of these prohibitions has extended ever since, see? To the bar, the restaurant patio, the college campus, the beach, the golf course, the park, the bus stop, the sidewalk, even to the home. More than, okay. Yep. So that's how that would go. So trust me when I say that would be a terrible idea. Southern Comfort, very gracious of you. Watching you and Crowder again. Can't miss either. Crowder was talking about vaping. Yeah, Crowder talked about vaping very briefly when Trump announced that he wanted to ban flavors. And I want everybody to remember that it was Donald Trump that said that. He was the one that did that and was the one that said that. It wasn't until we literally had to fly to Washington, D.C. and protest in front of the White House to get him to even flinch. I need to get caught up on some Steven Crowder. Will you send me a link to where he was talking about vaping, if it's the one I haven't already seen? I appreciate you, Southern Comfort. Hooked on Funk, good job, GG. When is Dwayne coming to Discord? Here's the thing. Is Dwayne a patron? Dwayne, are you a patron? Are you a patron? That's ridiculous. If you're a patron, I guess we have to add you to the Discord, but I don't know. We'll take this one step at a time. Look, Dwayne just got his wrench. I don't care if you make the best mango juice on the market. You like that? I'm expecting some coin from that. J-Dub Vapes. Awesome. Thank you, bro. Discount 02. Oops, I meant as you choked her. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're choking. I don't want to choke Governor Gretchen Whitmer. I just want to shake her. In fact, I just want to yell at her. I don't want physical harm to come to Gretchen Whitmer. I just want her to be yelled at. I want her to be made foolish. And I want people to mock her into the ground. Cody, it does look like the Sub-Zero. Where did it go? It really does look like the Sub-Zero. I've taken the Sub-Zero out a few times for retro vaping. Maybe I'll have to take it out again, but it does. And I just like that retro heatsink fins look. I never got to try the Thesis RDA because Asmodeus, I guess. I just never got to try it. I would have loved to buy one. They just weren't in existence, and I never got to try one. It does look like the Sub-Zero. Red Gorilla, that hand sign means circle up, bro. Oh, circle up? Okay, this is running long for me. Or enjoy the show. This has two meanings. Cody Hinkle, remember fairy wings? Yes. I need more fairy wings. I blew through a 30 ml bottle of fairy wings in about a week and a half. It was just gone in a mouth-to-lung vape. I need way more fairy wings, and I do remember that, Cody. Suburban Dirt Farmer, there you are. Always here, usually silent. Hey, that's cool. I'm vaping that 28 millimeter right now. Okay, good. Because Suburban Dirt Farmer, we traded. I traded him. He sent me this as a gift, and I traded him my Kennedy 28 because that just seemed fair to me. And he was talking about putting it in like a frame and putting it on his wall. And I'm like, bro, that mod needs to be vaped. I will not stand for that mod sitting on a shelf. I could have just left it on a shelf here, but I wanted someone to vape it. So damn it, man. Vape that 28 millimeter. Vape it and enjoy it, bro. Bradley, very gracious of you. My girlfriend just showed up with purple with a purple BMI. Now I don't have to bug you for yours. Best girlfriend ever, definitely. Hell yeah. Bradley Chase, girlfriend, winning girlfriend of the month right there with a purple BMI. Here's the bummer part. Here's the bummer part of BMI. They stopped making mods. And that pisses me off. So I angrily unfollowed them. They were making some of the dopest mods on the market, and I hit them up, and they just said, we straight up just stopped making mods. We're just doing pod systems now. Hey, that's cool. Pod systems, probably going to help a lot of smokers. Definitely a lot of smokers. But it really pisses me off that they stopped making those mods. And then, you know what? I don't know the reasonings behind it. Maybe it wasn't cost effective, or they were losing too much money, or blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Maybe there was very little interest, but it really bums me out that they're not making mods anymore. Philip, we do what we can. You know what? That's all that anybody can ask of you. Just do what you can. Do what you feel comfortable doing. Just do what you can. I appreciate that, Philip. Jake from State Farm. I made it just in time. Glad I could make it for a live once. Yes. Awesome, Jake. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And you know what? I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. Let's go ahead and wrap up this here Vlog Thursday. It's Vlog Day. Thursday will always be Vlog Day. Even if I'm bummed, even if I'm in a weird mood, even if I'm feeling down, even if I'm feeling like the world is a heavy place right now, we will be here for Vlog Day. I will be here for you guys. I'm making you that promise right now. I've been here since 2009. Not going anywhere. Stay hydrated, my hydro homies. And yeah, I think I got everything, dude. I think I got everything. I'll have as many links as I possibly can in the description. All the advocacy links will be down there. THR101.org. Don't forget, World Vape Day. World Vape Day. Check out the website. It's awesome. Check on the, on the get involved area of it. We're going to start sending out tweets. We're going to get World Vape Day trending, and we're going to make a huge, huge impact with truly and honestly very, very little effort. Very little effort. Typing, click, typing, send, retweet, retweet, retweet. It's easy, and it's going to be incredibly effective. I'm sick of being marginalized. I'm sick of vapors being marginalized. I'm sick of the World Health Organization just straight up lying. I'm sick of the American Heart Association just straight up lying. I'm sick of Stanton Glantz and his junk science. I'm sick of overreaching governors like Gretchen Whitmer and Governor Cuomo and Jay Inslee and Gavin Newsom and Charlie Baker. I'm sick of it, and we need to make our voices heard, and we're going to do that on World Vape Day. I'm on board if you guys are on board. Boosh and a half. Thank you guys seriously so much for coming out. I always say this, but everybody that makes it to the end of the vlog here, you're just my favorite people on earth. Post-quarantine, maybe we can do some social distancing like air high fives, maybe a quick little elbow bump. I used to offer straight up high fives or hugs or like a combo package, whatever people, were comfortable with. But thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the cause, and thank you for believing in vaping. Hashtag World Vape Day. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Be excellent to each other, you guys. Peace. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here, you guys. Oh, come on. Look, I'm going to botch the end of this vlog. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here again. Be excellent to each other. Peace.